Hey guys, this is Make It Work with Yosh, and today I'm going to be going over a video with you on how to clean and oil a Kahr CW9 9mm. Alright guys, this is a new part of my channel that is going to be including how to take care of firearms, everything you need to know about them, Elmo and everything else. So guys, first off, before we start this, I want you guys to make sure you hit that thumbs up, that's that like button, and make sure you share this video with friends and family. And also guys, if you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button. That is the notification to let you know every time I release a video. Well guys, before we really start, we are going to show you safety. Safety comes first. I want to make sure you guys know there's no magazine in here. There is nothing in the chamber. Nothing at all. There we go for you guys to see. That is always safety right there. So guys, we're going to be cleaning and oiling this firearm, and I'm gonna tell you what you're going to need. Everybody's different, everybody do theirs differently, but I'm going to show you how I clean and oil mine. So guys, the gloves are for if you don't want to have that gun oil smell on your hands. I do all types of guns without gloves, and sometimes I get tired of smelling the gun oil still on my hands after I wash them. And believe me, I'm a OCD on keeping my hands washed, and so I decided to use some gloves this time. I got 2 of my cleaning cloths. You can get any size. These are the much larger size, so I got 2 of them. You can use 3 if you need to. I got 3 cotton swabs. You can use more than you whatever you need you can use. I have my bristle cleaner, which is the bristle cleaner goes onto my push rod, which is right here. It comes with all types of different tools. This comes in cleaning kits. You can go and just buy them separately. So this is my push rod. It comes with the bristle cleaner, and I call this the needle head. See that slot right there, guys? That's what you pull those cloths through, and it helps you go in and out your barrel and wherever else. And this is like my, I want to say, cotton head, I call it. This goes on my push rod also, and it helps you go in and out the barrel or any other place you need to. You're definitely going to need some gun oil. You can use any type you want. I like using hoppers. This is the Hopper Elite type. Like I said, everybody has their own type that they like, so that's what I use. Okay, I have my barrel light. You don't have to have one of these. You don't have to use one if you don't want, but it helps to look inside your barrel. It's really flexible, and it helps you look in your barrel. That way you can see what is in your barrel, if it's good and clean, if it has any carbon buildup or anything else, you know. So yeah, that comes in handy. And then the last but not least is my snake. I will be showing you what you use this snake for. This one is for 9mm, and I have them for different other sizes, but this is my one for the 9mm. And what it is, it has like 2 of these cleaners in it built into the snake material. And what it does, it not only clean, it scrubs the barrel on the inside. Plus you could put some drops of oil to help lubricate the inside of your barrel. So that's what the snake is for. Some people just use this. They don't use anything else. They use this, their oil, and you know, that's all. You know, it works that good. But today we're going to be using a little bit of everything. All right guys, so let's get started. First off, we are going to have to take the slide off of this. Now guys, if you have a Kahr CW9 9mm, you're gonna know right instant that there's a tricky way to take this slide off. You have to pull the slide back and push this little thing right here, your little push rod through and all that. So guys, just bear with me. I'm going to be doing this, and you know, just take a little time. So, you know, just bear with me. So, 1, 2. Guys, I hope you've been doing pretty good out there. Just staying safe. You know, right now, this is the time that we have to really stay safe. And, you know, just go from there. You have to keep your head on tight. All right, guys, what you do, you want to, like I told you in one of my other videos, how to disassemble and reassemble this. You have to pull that slide back enough to get your little push rod even up. So once you get it pushed back enough, you're gonna have to kind of like push on the other side to help wiggle that out. And once you get so much, you pull on this side and kind of, yeah, you gotta just wiggle it out. It's kind of crazy how you have to do it. So guys, just like I said, bear with me. You have to wiggle. I don't know why they made this like this, but hey, every gun company is different. So yeah, if it will help, you could use some gloves or whatever. But what you're doing, you're trying to get this part pulled out more. You see that, guys? I'm wiggling it out. It's coming, so just bear with me. It takes a little bit. I like to put my hand on top of the slide like this and pull back a little bit while I'm wiggling, and that helps get that out. So there we go, guys. We got it. Now, this is the tricky part. Once you get this out, the slide is not going to just slide off like you would think. What you have to do, you have to pull that trigger and pull that slide forward at the same time. So you have to, there you go. See, it slides right off once you do that. It's pretty tricky. If you're not used to this gun, if you're cleaning it for the first time, taking it apart for the first time, it's really tricky. So I would suggest you go back and look at one of my videos on how to disassemble and reassemble this type of gun, and that will help you a lot, guys. Well, we got it together. What I normally do, I set the frame of the gun to the side, and I work on the slide. So the slide is the first thing I work on. You can push the little pin. You can put that on the side too. You're not going to do anything to that. But yeah, I normally work on my slide. I get my coil out, my recoil out, and clean the slide real good, clean the barrel, and then I go to the frame if that's really dirty. All right, guys, so let me get my gloves on. That's the next thing I'm going to do. Like I said, if you don't want to use gloves, you don't have to. I decide to start using gloves every once in a while because I get tired of having the gun oil smell on my hands. It's not really attractive when you're trying to eat food or anything like that. And like I said, I wash my hands a lot. So if I still have that smell, yeah, it's best to just use some gloves. Not that bad. Well, guys, like I said, I hope you've been enjoying your day. And, you know, we are about to get to it. All right, first off, what you want to do is going to take your coil. Now, guys, this coil is really long. So you want to, well, it's not really long. It's really strong. So you want to be careful so you won't let go and it shoot everywhere. So what you want to do is put your finger like that, pull down and let go. So you see how long that spring is? If you just loosely pull on it and let it go, it will shoot out of your slide, and then you have to go look for everything. So yeah, we got that. Well, you want to inspect that. What I would do, the spring is good, you know that. I would just take this out and just clean it. You take one of your cloths and just, you know, rub around it, clean it. You're gonna see some dirt get on it. No big deal. You're just cleaning it. Guys, if you clean your home or your room or your car, you're gonna know you're gonna have to clean your firearm every once in a while. So we got that clean. Let's set that, put it back in your spring and set that aside. All right, guys, we set that right there. Now let's get to or slide. All right, so let's take the barrel out, guys. I'll take that barrel out, set that on the side. I always start off by cleaning the slide first. The slide, it's not too bad, but it's kind of dirty. So yeah, let's clean. You got a little carbon in it. Let's see if I can focus this in for you guys to see. You got a little carbon in there. So yeah, what we're gonna do, you're gonna get a cotton swab. Yeah, like I said, this is how I do mine. You're gonna raise your oil, gun oil. You want to lift it up a little bit, and we're gonna just put a drop on here. The reason why I do it like this is because sometimes a little wetness helps pull dirt away. So I just take it and I just go like that, guys. I hope this is focusing. I just go like this, clean both sides real good. You want to go and clean your whole inside of your slide. See that, guys? Look how dirty that is. So that lets you know a little wetness on your cotton swab helps more, and it picks up more dirt than being dry. So like I said, that's how I do it. I just sit there and clean it like that. And like I said, guys, you could have more cotton swabs if you need. We just going on the side and cleaning. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. Like I said, everyone like to do theirs different. I'm just showing you guys how I like to do it. Use that cloth. Just rub. You can kind of crumble it up a little bit and do it like that. And what that does, that kind of let it blend in or go down to size that you need it to be, to get all the little cracks that your fingers can't get to. And trust me, guys, my fingers are fat, so I need all the help I can get. So yeah, just make sure you go in there and rub. And yeah, these are nice little guns. They're really accurate. You know, I noticed, like, going to the range and shooting them, they're really accurate. I hear nothing but good things about them. And you know, this is my first of this brand. I have had a lot of other brands, but this is my first of this brand. So all right, guys, so now I want to clean where my fire pin comes through. That is on the slide right here. I'm trying to get this angle for you guys to see some light. Okay, let's put it like this. See where the fire pin come in at right there, guys, right there. So I want to clean that. So what I do on that same cotton swab on the other side, I get it a little drip of oil, and I'm going to rub it real good to kind of get any of that carbon cleaned up. Get it cleaned up, guys. Just, I'm hoping this camera is focused enough for you guys to see. I should be getting a new camera sometime soon. I don't like using this camera because I noticed that it focuses only when it wants to, and by it doing that, it let my videos come out like garbage. So yeah. Alright, guys, once you get it as clean as you can with the cotton swab, take your little cloth and just take your finger and just clean in between it. You know, you're not gonna work magic, I know, but you just want to get as clean as you can. See that, guys? The cloth is getting pretty dirty. That is any carbon buildup or residue from your ammunition, your bullets. So, guys. So, like I said, you just want to get it clean as you can, because a firearm or gun, however you want to call it, is just like a vehicle. Just like a vehicle engine. If you don't keep it lubricated, same way if you don't keep oil in your car, it will seize up on you, and that's just how it will work. It will seize up on you. Yeah, you might got away with it not being oil for a long time, but I promise you, it will seize up after so long. And guys, you don't want to have that happen to you when you need this the most. And what I mean by that is, if you need to protect you and your loved ones, you don't need for your gun to seize up on you. You just don't. That is a no-no. You don't have time to tell the criminal to hold on, let me unjam my gun, or you can't do that, guys. You can't. So you need to be responsible. If you're going to be a gun owner, you need to be a responsible gun owner and know that you have to keep them clean, keep them oil. So, that's why I make these videos, guys. I make these videos for you guys. This helps keep you up to date on how to take care of your stuff. And yeah. So, guys, I got that clean. And before we go to the barrel nets, I want to show you where you need to oil your slide. So, there's slots on each side of your slide. There's one right here, and there's one on the other side. So, this is where movement. Your slide is what goes back and forth, especially when you're shooting it. It is when you're firing your firearm, this moves really fast. So anything that moves fast needs to have lubrication to keep it moving fast well. So you're going to take some of your oil and you're going to drop 2 drops on that side, and then 2 drops on this side. And what you're gonna do is turn it one way. Turn it and let it run down. You can sit there and look at it run down. Then you're going to flip it and let it run the other way. Now, guys, what this lubricates that whole area where the slide goes back and forth on the frame. So you just hold it long enough and let it do its thing. You just let it run, and it will let you know when it's ready and it's finished. You will see it tear up at the very bottom, and what you do, you just take your cloth and you just touch it. You see that, guys? You see those 2 drops? Those 2 like teardrops? That means that it has ran all the way down there. The excess has ran down there, and yeah, and you're finished. You're finished. So your slide is completely clean and oil on the inside. Like I said, anywhere that it's movement, that is where it needs to be oil. So yeah, after you get that done, you can set your slide to the side. I'm just looking to make sure I don't have any extra like cotton swab, little miniature hairs. So you can set this to the side. This is your slide. You're finished with that. Set that right there. Now we're going to clean the barrel. Okay. Now what I do, you can use this little cloth right here to kind of clean the outside of your barrel, because that's what you want to do. You just want to wipe up your barrel, and then we use a brand new cloth when we do the inside. So you want to just wipe it, get all the excess of dirt and grime, because guys, you got to remember, this is another part that moves. Well, while your slide is moving, it is somewhat rubbing on your barrel. And yeah, I know you might not see that. You can get another cotton swab. This one is done. So you can throw that one away. You can get another cotton swab. Like I said, what I normally like doing is getting it wet. I think a wet tip is better than a dry tip. So, you know, everybody's different, but that is what I've been doing. I feel a wet tip will help pull up dirt easier. It will loosen up the dirt and the debris and the, you know, burnt ammunition. So what you do, you just wet that up real good. I hope you're seeing it, guys. You just wet that up. You getting inside there. You just rubbing it everywhere. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wipe this real good and clean. Once we get it all, it's cleaning real good, guys. You see that? See how it's cleaning that dirt up? Hell, you see where I just now start with this cotton swab. So you see how dirty it's getting. So this is really doing this job. Like I said, you want to use that. And then what we do, we grab this little cloth again. And you want to just clean everywhere where you rub that oil from the cotton swab. So you could take this, you can thread it on the inside and pull it through back and forth if you like. That way it cleans the inside, and just rub it. All right, guys, so that's good and clean. Now, cleaning the inside of the barrel. This barrel is filthy. I'm gonna shine some light on it for you guys to see what I'm talking about. You see that, guys? I'm gonna try to show you. It is dirty inside. You see that right here? Let me see if this focuses in. This barrel is dirty right there. So yeah, I don't think I cleaned it since I last fired it. So yeah, guys, we are going to, first we're going to screw on my scrubber, or my, I want to say like brush, but tough brush, in and out of this barrel. And what that does, it loosens up any carbon, and it can be pretty tight, guys. Yeah, you want to pull it back and forth through. And what this does, it loosens up any carbon that's built up inside. And like I said, guys, we're going to use the snake also. The snake instead of doing everything separately, like this is just scrubbing the big chunks, and then I will be up here using this clean cloth and pushing it through my needle head with this push rod. But when I use the snake, it would do all that in one time. So yeah, so now we're gonna screw onto my push rod. We're gonna screw on the needle head. And guys, like I said, you can buy this at any gun shop. You can get it at, I don't know if you can still get it at Walmart, but yeah, you can get it at places like that, Cabela's, anywhere like that. You can get these. They come in a kit, but you can buy them separately, guys. So once I get this on there, what I do, you want to put a drop or two oil on each side, and you're going to go in and out of your barrel. And while you're going in and out, you want to twist. And what this does, this helps clean and grease up the inside of the barrel. It, you know, you want to spin it, pull it around. You see that? You got it a little dirty. So once we get that done, now we're going to pull out the snake. What I do, I go on and get the edge of this because it's filthy. Sorry guys if this camera is not focused good. I know y'all get tired of me saying that, but hey, I'm trying to make sure you guys see everything I do. So yeah, I'm just cleaning the outer part of the barrel. Okay, now let's get my snake out. Snake, I love Snake comes in handy. A lot of people live and die by it. So what you do, you take your barrel, you drop the end of that snake, and you're gonna just let it fall through. See that? Let it fall through. That way you can pull it through, and it scrubs it and it cleans it at the same time. You want to do it at least about 3 or 4 times, you know. So this just makes sure it gets good and clean. Now when we go through the last time, I'm going to put a couple of drops of oil on the snake, and what that does, it let it lubricate the inside of the barrel. So yeah. All right guys, I'm gonna get ready to do it the last time. I'm gonna put a couple of drops. Make sure you just put drops on each side. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna drop it through one last time, like that. And when we pull through, it will lubricate once it gets towards the end. So you sliding it through. There we go. All right guys, so the barrel should be clean on the inside. Let's take a look at that. Let's grab the handy dandy light and take a look. Okay guys, it looks pretty clean. Let me make sure you guys to see. Let's put it in towards this way. I know you guys can't see it exactly the way I see it, but trust me guys, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. Yes. Really nice and clean and lubricated. All right guys, so let's pull this little rag out of the needle head. We're finished with that for right now, and we are going to just finish this off. And the barrel is clean then. Yeah, this barrel is clean. All right, so we're gonna set this. You can go on and set this inside the slide. Just set it inside the slide. We're finished with that. So that is out of the way. Just set it in there, guys. There we go. It's finished. All right, so we're finished with our push rod too. So we can go on and put the push rod back in here. Like I said, guys, this is really long, flimsy spring. So you're going to take your time and try to keep it as straight as you can and push it until you get it onto your barrel. Okay, like I said guys, it's really tight fit. So yeah, I got that on there. So you're finished with all of this. Your slide is completely finished. You got your recoil spring and everything good and clean. Your barrel clean. Yeah, everything. Slide clean, all that. Now we are going to clean the last thing, which is the frame of the gun, little plastic part. Okay, so what I do, I take this cloth right here, and I would just put 2 drops of oil. 1, 2. You see it, guys? Just 2 little drops of oil. That's all you need. And like I said, you're gonna just rub it on the inside. Get everything that your fingers can fit in and get. You're just gonna clean it. There we go. Just gonna clean it. Now I'm gonna show you what you could do of the things that your fingers can't get. That's when you are going to put this back into your little needle head and pull it through. Just like that. And this is where you are going to just rub it and oops, I dropped it. While you're going on the inside, you're just going to spin it a little bit. And what this does, it gets areas that you cannot get with your fingers. And if you're like me, I got fat fingers, so I definitely can't get it. And you're going to go in and out. I'm going all the way down to where the magazine goes because I know that is dirty also. It needs to be clean. And you can turn it over if you want and go in this way. And like I said, while you're going in and out, you want to spin it a little bit. Spin it a little bit, let that cloth get everywhere inside. And yeah, look how dirty it was, guys. You can go into the little back part if you want, because I'm sure dust and all that get in that area also. So yeah, that's the good thing about having this push rod. It's long enough that you can get into areas that you cannot get normally. So yeah, so we got that done. Let's take a look at it. If you need to, you can get your little light and so you can look and see if there's little areas that you didn't get. So let's take a look. Now you might have to pick off the little hairs from the little cloth. That's all I'm doing right here. Okay, I'm gonna get my light. I'm gonna turn it on and look on the inside and just make sure that everything is good and clean. Okay, that looks good. Everything looks good. Let's see. Yeah, everything looks great. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm gonna get a cotton swab and just make sure I get that little area. That's where when you pull the trigger, it pulls back at now. I might just put a drop of oil right there, just because that's where you pull that trigger and it's like friction a little bit. So yeah, like I said, anywhere that it's movement, I feel there's friction, so you just make sure you do that. Okay, now guys, after you got through putting that inside there, then you're going to, like I said, it's finished looking. All right, so everything looks pretty good, guys. All right, now I'm gonna show you, we are almost finished. Get ready to put it back together, but I'm going to just show you where you need to put the last drops of oil on here, and it's not going to be a lot, just a little bit of drop. So what you're going to do, the slide actually slides onto here and here, so you're just going to put a little drop right there. Just use your tip and just rub it across. That's all, guys, right there, you know, and then you're finished. You're going to just rub it. I don't know if you guys seen that, but you're just gonna rub a drop on. There we go. And we're finished. So let's go on and put our slide on. Okay, slide. You can put it like this, hold it down. See where the hole of the slide is? You're gonna hold it down and you're just gonna slide this onto there, like there. You see that, guys? Just slide it, line it up, and just slide it on there. There we go. Now, you're going to have to put your push pin back in. Okay? So, guys, before we do that, let's kind of clean it off just a drop, just a little bit. Just make sure we just clean it just a little bit. Okay. Now we can set all our other stuff that's like this, we're not going to use no more. So just set that right up here. This cotton swab, no more. Set it up there. The snake, we can set that to the side. That way we have room. And the push rod, set that to the side. We're pretty much finished with all that. The only thing we're going to use is this last little cloth that I have in my hand that I'm cleaning the little push pin in. Cleaning it up. That's the only thing you're going to use last. Okay, so let's set that to the side, turn the light off. Guys, it's good sometimes to clean up while you're working. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to, your slide should be exactly even with your firearm. You're going to put this little pin back in the hole. You're going to have to wiggle a little bit, but you're going to have to put it back. Okay, see how I got that wiggle? And what you do, I'm trying to set it for you guys to see. You're going to keep wiggling, 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 wiggling until it's pushed. Okay, now, I don't know if you guys can see this. There is a little part that sticks up. Let me see if I can get that angle, guys, for you guys to see it. There's a little tip that sticks up on here. Sorry guys, one of my lights went out. There's a little tip that sticks up. You're gonna have to pull that slide back before you can push it on into the gun. So what you want to do, pull that slide back enough to even it up, and then it's finished. It's in there. Now you can pull this, you pull your slide back, to make sure everything's good. Slide it back again. Everything works perfect. Now, we're gonna take our gloves off, finally. If you got gloves on, take them off, and we are going to just kind of clean up the gun a little bit from the oils that's on the outside from holding it. So, and then we're finished. Now take your rag that I told you to hold on to. You're just gonna just wipe off the excess. That's all you're gonna do. Just rub the top. Guys, I'm so glad that y'all tuned in with me on this video. I love doing videos like this to show you guys how to solve problems that you may run across. Think about it. Whatever problem you may run across, there are millions of others that runs through the same thing. So I just want to show you guys what I run across and how I solve my problems. So guys, like I said, we're almost finished. We just taking this little rag and we just finished wiping it off for it looks nice and not greasy. Clean in where your fingertips is, and that's it. And guys, that is a completely finished, clean and greased or oil Kahr CW9 9mm. Everything is nice and fresh on it. Well guys, like I said, I appreciate you tuning in to my video. Please make sure you give me that thumbs up button. That's the like button. Make sure you share my video. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, and that will let you know every time I release a video. All right, guys, this is Make It Work with Yosh, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.